Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here, welcoming you back to some more video game goodness. Today we're playing Risk of Rain on Steam. For those of you who are not in the know of this game, it's a roguelike game, came out last November. Super awesome, very popular. I myself personally love roguelike games. You know, if you don't know what a roguelike game is, and that's understandable if you don't, because honestly it's kind of a relatively new genre, I would say, compared to most video game genres. It's, you know, a game with a lot of RNG in it, and basically takes you no more than an hour to complete the game if you complete it, but it is a game where you tend to die a lot, so a little forewarning there, this will probably not be a complete run of the game. I'm just kind of, you know, threw the recording on and let it go. I'm playing as the Bandit. That's one thing that I really like about this game is the different kind of characters that they have. There's so many neat little characters and items. Like there I got the Rusty Blade, which causes bleeding damage. I just love how many different little items there are, and that's what makes a game like this, or if you played Binding of Isaac, which is the same type of a game, perhaps more popular, that's kind of like Zelda with randomized dungeons, then you have an idea of what this game's like. And these games are just, you can play them for hours for some reason. But so we're using the Bandit. He's my personal favorite. You saw there at the beginning, you saw who I had available. Two of them I don't have available. One of them, you have to beat the game 5 times. I've only beaten this game twice, which kind of goes to show how difficult this game can be and how easy it can be too at times. I mean, a couple of times that I have gotten really far in the game, I've gotten really far and then, you know, a stupid mistake has caused me to die. It's just all about time management and the kind of items that you have ultimately when it comes down to it. If you look in the top right, you'll see that there's a timer that ticks up, and right now it's on very easy. The overall difficulty of this is on easy, I should say. At the beginning there, you saw that there was a choice of easy, medium, and hard, just below the character select. So right now we're on easy and very easy, but as that timer ticks up, it's going to start to get more difficult. Now the thing is that in each one of these levels, I'm looking for this kind of I don't even know what you'd call it. It's sort of like a teleporter looking thing, and when I click on that, or when I get to my guy there, I just push a button, it activates it, which will activate the level boss. And once I defeat him and take care of all the enemies that are in the level, then I get to move on to the next level. Now, you can do that, or you could go around just killing an endless amount of enemies that will just keep on coming pretty much, collecting money and experience, which you don't have to pick up, by the way. You can just kill the enemy and it will just fly naturally to your character. So that's the teleporter thing I was talking about. So good thing I checked up here because this is right in the middle of nowhere. So now I got to at least, now it's like 90 seconds before the end of the level, assuming I've killed all of the enemies as well as the boss in that time, which is very unlikely. I've actually never done it before. There is a little bit of an achievement that you get if you manage to do it, but very, very difficult. So, because enemies are still spawning even as the boss has spawned, which, you know, kind of, I don't know, seems to defeat the purpose of even being able to accomplish that, if you ask me. But our first boss here is the Magma Worm. You can get one of 3 bosses in this first level. I don't know if that's true for every level, but each level has 2 possible choices. So this is level 1. I forgot what the title of this stage was, but there's another level that this could have possibly been. And it'll be the same for levels 2 through 7 levels, I believe there are total in the game. So once we get to that point, though, it will probably not matter what level we're at, because we'll know whether we're going to live or die just based on the kind of items that we have and how I'm doing. There is a level up system. As you can see, I'm at level 5 right now. It doesn't matter a whole lot. I mean, you do more damage as you level up, but it's not like a traditional RPG where you actually have stats that you can look up and allocate points into it, so I wouldn't be too concerned about that. But next to that you see the different kind of attacks that I have. So you technically have 4 unique attacks, although everyone has their same basic kind of shoot attack, so that's not really anything special. But everyone has different weapons, which is pretty cool. The Bandit has a rifle. You know, like the Commando, he's got kind of a 3-round burst assault rifle. The Enforcer's got a shotgun. There's this alien guy that's an Acrid who uses poison-based attacks. He's a melee guy, actually, with his normal attack. Kind of tricky to use, but otherwise he's a really fun character to play with. So everyone's got basically kind of like a projectile, and then something like I'm doing right there, which is the Bandit's cloaking ability, which causes him to run a bit faster and can also jump a little bit further for a few seconds. and then it goes away. Then of course you have the traditional cooldown period. But once that's over with, you know, it's not too bad of an item actually. I like that one. I think as far as evasion moves go, more than any other that I've seen in the game so far. Mind you, still 2 guys that I haven't played with, but we'll figure that out when I get them, if I ever get them. Because I'm having a lot of fun, honestly. Just when I'm bored, playing this on easy with the bandit. This has been my go-to route for a while now. So it probably will be for quite a while. But anyhow, so yeah, he's got a grenade, as I mentioned, is one of his other specials. And then he's got like a really just kind of powerful shot, which is pretty cool because it if it kills an enemy, there's no cooldown with it. It will just, you can instantly use it again. So you can kind of gauge that and be able to just pop off a lot of guys really quickly with it if you you know, have your health meters timed just right. And as you saw there, when I beat the level, all the extra money that I had that I didn't put into opening these crates that cost money to get items, I got transferred into experience to give me levels up. So, you know, that's kind of the give and take of this game. You don't want the difficulty to get too high because, I mean, right now we're on really easy. So generally when I start a level like this, I just immediately try to find the boss teleporter. And, you know, if it's early enough in the game that I don't really need items yet, I'll just, you know, activate it, beat the boss, go on to the next level. But you're definitely going to want to manage, you know, their time, the number of items you have, and everything else from there. So I think that pretty much, ooh, cool, found the teleport already, nice. That pretty much sums up the game in a nutshell. This game is really fun and super chaotic with multiple people. I've seen actually at, was it, I forget if it was Summer Games Done Quick or Awesome Games Done Quick, the speedrunning event. A couple of guys tried to speedrun this game. I think this game in its very nature is kind of a speedrun game, just based on everything that I've been telling you guys about the whole time limits and everything. So I guess it lends itself well to that kind of category of play. But I've been really getting into speedrunning lately. I mean, for those of you new to my channel, I haven't uploaded a video in quite a while. Because I've just been, you know, kind of busy with something of a personal life and been doing a lot of career moving around lately. So got a really awesome job that I'm really loving, and kind of, you know, between that and trying to have a social life, you know, haven't really had the time to put up videos like I used to, especially not a video every single day. But I want to get more into this. Maybe putting up a video every weekend would be pretty cool. We'll see if I can stick to that kind of a schedule, at least, because I know I've gotten a lot of awesome comments from people, whether it be over Skype or YouTube or Steam. People have just randomly messaged me, and that's awesome. You know, just the people that are like, hey, really missed your videos, you should bring them back, and I'm like, you know, maybe I should. I've really been wanting to get into kind of the speedrunning community lately. I've been playing a lot of games and kind of doing like casual speedruns of them. Like if you remember way back when, if you've watched my channel, like from the beginning basically, I did kind of a casual speedrun of DuckTales on NES, and I think I might start putting up more videos of those. The problem is that my Retro Lynx NES USB controller is completely busted. Those controllers are awesome, but they do not lend themselves very well to I don't know. I don't abuse my controllers or anything. They just kind of break down after a while, but I don't know. $10, I definitely got my money's worth out of it, and I'm looking to get a new one. And the site I go to for all my retro and video game related stuff in general, they don't have any in stock. I put it immediately on kind of my wish list, so I should get an email when it's back in stock, but you know, if it takes too long, I'll just go elsewhere, I suppose. It's not like, you know, it's a big deal one way or another. But anyhow. So yeah, I've been doing that. Been wanting to get into streaming. A lot of awesome people that I've still been connecting with on YouTube have been streaming a lot lately, and I would love to do that if I had a capture card, which I've never had it. Oh, fuck. The Ancient Valley. This is... So this level is completely a valley, and it sucks. I hate this level so much. Of all the levels in this game, this is easily my least enjoyed. But anyhow. So yeah, I'd love to get into that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, I can't jump for the life of me either. This is great. One great thing about this game is that it supports a Logitech controller, which is what I use to play a lot of my Super Nintendo games. But the only problem with that... Oof, sweet, we have good luck finding the boss teleporters. And I really want to get out of this level, although I really need to level up, and I really need more items as well. Oh, it's the Colossus. Nice. Where is he? He's easy. He's probably the easiest boss of them all, actually. So, Giant Stone Guardian. You around here? Where are you at, Colossus? Oh, there you are. Pretty easy to see him when you see him. But he's really simple. I'll probably just be able to just jump around this guy, and he won't be able to touch me at all. Ooh, and got a little shrine over there. That's cool. So yeah, I would love to get into streaming. I would need to get a capture card. I don't have a really good setup for it right now either. I don't know how I would manage that, but I'm actually looking to buy a house kind of with a buddy of mine in the next, like, I want to say maybe 6 months. So I would have a better setup then for sure. But I don't know, right now it doesn't really lend itself to what I want to do. But oh well, you know. I'll still be able to just do the same thing that I've always done, record videos for you guys, for the time being at least. Going to MAGFest again this year, for anyone that's interested, that wants to go. It will be an interesting year for MAGFest. MAGFest has been always a really cool, intimate, you know, kind of affair. I say that like I've been there like a billion times, but, you know, we've only been there once 2 years ago. But we're going again, me and a lot of the guys, probably some more people from kind of the Friday Night Skype crew that I've never even been able to meet in person before. So I'm really looking forward to that. Probably have like upwards of 7 or 8 folks with us. And yeah, we'll take things from there, and I am almost dead. This is not good. Let's see, I'll just hide. Oh, screw hiding over there. That didn't work at all. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, gotta go for it. Oh, no! Oh, what? Okay. That's weird. I don't know how I didn't die there. I know you can die from fall damage. I just don't know how I didn't die. Oh, it might have been those boots that I've got. Yeah. I've got those boots. They're my third item from the left. They kind of do damage if I fall on an enemy, so they might cause me to not take falling damage at all. Speaking of falling, I really... So, yeah, getting back to my point about the controller... I love the controller because it supports the Logitech controller. I mean, I should get my lazy ass to go buy an actual like Xbox 360 controller, because I've got a lot of games on Steam that would be more fun to play if I had one of those rather than this. But, you know, it is what it is, and that's all that it is. So hopefully I'll get one sooner than later and not waste my money on like buying more silly video games that I can basically not play. And by that I mean I actually got the new Gauntlet game, and I haven't tried it out on my laptop yet, but it does not run very well on my my computer. Oh, come on! I just wanted the little mystery item. That sucks. Oh well. It doesn't run very well on my desktop at all, so I'll try it on my laptop, which is a little bit more powerful, but, you know, nonetheless, it's something that's been on my list for a while, is to get a new computer. Just something with a, you know, it doesn't have to be amazing, but something with a graphics card that can run newer games better, and this is just embarrassing right here, folks. This is a sad day in platforming when I cannot get my ass up these chains. Man. But it's weird because when you use the Logitech controller like this, it doesn't really recognize if I push down 2 buttons at the same time. So I basically need to push left or right to line myself up with the chain in this case, and then press up to grab onto it. So climbing in this can be tricky using this controller, but it's a small complaint. I guess that's part of the reason that I hate this level so much. Oh, that was just terrible. It's like playing Nickelodeon Guts all over again. Man, that was quite the time right there. Quite the time indeed. But, so yeah, we're going to MAGFest. That'll be a lot of fun. And, yeah, maybe we'll, you know, get something else going on. I know that my good buddy Dilly moved in with Alta, which is pretty cool to see, like, how close-knit our community has gotten like that we kind of just built up years ago. It's a pretty neat thing, but we'll see where things go as the time moves on. And let's see what else has been going on. Been getting ready for Halloween coming up. I love Halloween, one of my favorite seasons. Well, not just one. I mean, it's probably next to Christmas my second favorite. Because, you know, Christmas is Christmas. Everyone's in a jolly, happy mood at Christmas. Everyone's just got money to spend, and they're buying gifts, and it feels good to buy stuff. It's just kind of the consumerism of our economy right there. Let's go check out what the shrine has to offer. Anything good? This is one of these shrines where there's a chance that it won't actually do anything at all, as far as not give you anything. So, yeah. Get what you can out of that. The dice are weird. They're kind of a tricky item to even explain. They basically... ooh, look at all those items. Jeez. Items outlined in red, by the way, or green, like was the case from that eye thing that I got from the magma worm that sets the ground on fire. Those are just kind of like more rare, generally better items. But yeah, the way that the dice work is that whenever you come to a shrine, and oh, here we go with the jumping again. But whenever you come to a shrine and it doesn't give you something, it will put like a little number over your head, and if you keep missing those shrines, you actually will do more damage, which is kind of cool, because those shrines can really screw you over. You're going to end up wasting tons of money on them and just get nothing at all. But, yeah, so Halloween's coming up. I'm probably going to... I'm trying to get as many horror movies as I can find available to me. I've been doing this for like the past 3 years. I try to watch a horror movie every night, and by this point I've long gone through the major franchises, and I'm looking for something a little out of the ordinary. I love B horror movies. I'm such a sucker for them. So, and I really love practical effects too. So, pretty much kind of like those lost, kind of 80s, 90s horror movies that are, kind of have a lot of gore and a lot of, practical effects to them. Those are my kind of thing. So if anyone has any suggestions that I would be able to find of those, that would be super awesome, because, the more the merrier come this Halloween season. But, we'll see what happens. Oh, there's lots of other stuff going on too. I started watching the Gotham show, and I don't know what to think about that. It felt like... I don't want to give away any spoilers in case no one's watched it yet, but in case no one's watched it, because, I would assume no one's watched a show based around Batman. Of course not. But it felt like, in the beginning, everything was just kind of pigeonholed in. Like, there was tons of cameos by the villains, like, one right after another. And they were all doing, like, really cliche, stupid stuff. Like, when they had, like, Edward Nygma, who ends up being the Riddler later on. He's, like, instantly, like, the moment you see him, he's, like, only in it for about 30 seconds. And he tries to make, like, 3 riddles the time that he's on the screen. It's just, ridiculous. Oh, here's a drone. No, a laser drone at that. Kind of expensive. But, actually very expensive. But actually, that's a really good way. Pro tip of the day. If you want to have a really good chance of beating this, get drones. Both times I've beaten this game, I've had a lot of drones available to me, and they'll just fly around and just destroy things. So, yeah. But then when they break down, you have to buy them again, after they take so much damage, and they can be really expensive. So, keep that in mind, but I'm telling you, it's worth the investment. So, anyhow, watch Gotham. It's pretty cool. Highly suggest you give it a chance if you haven't seen it yet. Oh, you want to talk about things I've seen recently that were really bizarre? Oh man, I went to see the new Kevin Smith movie, Tusk. Oh, that's such a weird movie. If you haven't heard about it, I would not be the least bit surprised. It didn't get any publicity, hardly at all. But it's Kevin Smith. If you know who he is, then you know who he is. He's kind of got a cult following as kind of a director and otherwise kind of a nerdy guy. But he, he's famous for movies like Mallrats and Clerks in particular. But he made this movie, and he found that it's based on a true story, apparently, from his podcast, of a guy who goes up to Canada to interview this guy who claimed to be some sort of like a seafaring guy, an old man who had all these stories to share. And he gets him up there, and it's kind of Human Centipede-esque, where he ends up like grabbing him and kidnapping him and drugging him, and then he turns him into a walrus. And it's so, like, ridiculous. I mean, it's creepy. It's mostly, like, I guess a dark comedy, mostly. But it's got a huge creep factor. and he does actually kind of turn him into a walrus. In fact, I'll just be honest with you. He does literally turn him into a walrus. I mean, that's kind of a spoiler. I mean, but go check out the trailer, because you won't see him as a walrus in the trailer, and maybe it will get you interested. Although I was already looking at the showtimes, and now that it's been out for like a week, it's hardly playing anywhere anymore. But if you get a chance, man, was that a weird movie. So, I don't know, just a sucker for weird movies, I suppose. Some bizarre stuff out there. Where is the boss in here? Oh, maybe he's in this lake of lava. Oh, what do you know? He is in the lake of lava. Oh, I did not expect that. Ooh, the toxic beast. The mother of many. I'm getting pretty good luck with the bosses, actually. This is 2 magma worms, and then the Colossus, and now this. These are just some of the easier ones. That's for sure. Some of them can be a real pain in the ass, and I am getting totally bombarded here. Jeez, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here now. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Oh, and now I've got to do rope platforming. Oh, thank goodness that worked out this time. Let's see, so where are you? It's a big pig-looking thing that basically... there's some of its demon spawn right there. And we just need to find out where it is. Oh, there it is, right below us. Okay, come here, you pig devil thing, you. I'm gonna get you with my rifle and my gun. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, well, you can't get me over here at least. This is one of those really easy bosses to get if I can just get like a big enough gap in between the two of us, and then I can just shoot at it and it can't do a damn thing. Oh, well, we can clear that gap though, apparently. That kind of gets rid of that idea. Oh, crap. These guys are shooting things. I don't remember them doing that. No. Oh, and he can clear that one too. Of course he can. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm in trouble. Oh! Oh! He'll never take me alive. Try playing on Drizzle mode. I am actually playing on Drizzle mode. That's the sad part. Well, I didn't think I was gonna win. Like I said, I've probably played this over 100 times now at this point, and I've only beaten the game twice, so it wasn't very likely I was gonna win, but it's really disappointing to lose on easy mode especially. But anyhow, guys, that's all from me, and I will try to put up some videos maybe once a week for the next few weeks here, see how that goes, because I've got lots of entertainment to share and would love to share it with you guys. So thanks a lot for watching, everyone. This has been the Johnny Cage, and I will talk to all of you awesome people next time.